All right, so let's check it out. Today is June 21st. This is the day or the deadline that I set up on myself that I wanted to have the new headquarters platform ready to roll out for beta testing. The day's still not over, but there's definitely still some stuff that needs to happen before I can say that this is actually functioning or functional. All right. Try not to get too sidetracked or my judgment clouded, because I am a previous entrepreneur or business owner, but I would say that this is definitely my first time being a startup founder and actually embracing that title and what it means, and also doing the work or taking on that workload of that title. It's about 5:40 right now. I want to hit the gym just so I can get some exercise. But I'm also thinking that it's also National Go Skate Day. And if you didn't know, feel me, I grew up a skateboarder my entire life. So I might just have to pop outside and skate. And if you also didn't know, Hash Mob was previously Hash Mob Skateboards, you dig? I got one Hash Mob skateboard still standing right now. But I did kind of snap my tail the last time I went skating. So, man, I'll still get some tricks in. I'll figure out what I can do with that. Probably go skating later on tonight. So, yeah, I'll have to decide if I want to go to the gym or skating, because I'm not doing both. I still got too much work to do on the back end. And that's actually where I'm kind of focused right now for the platform, is focused on getting the back end functioning, just because I'm new to the whole landscape with coding and all this stuff, and integrating AIs, or not AIs and APIs. So it's a little tricky for me, okay? I'm 27, I'll be 28 next month, so my brain doesn't function as fast as it did when I was a child, but obviously I can still move and perform at tip-top shape. But yeah, I'm just ready to get this ball rolling, man, get this journey going. I'm back down to it being just me. I think I have worked with, let me see. I've worked with 6 or 7 people, trying to onboard them onto the team in the last year, let's just say. And no one seemed to be the perfect fit for exactly what I need. I don't think a perfect human being exists, but I also realized that I was hiring too much potential and not enough expertise. And I don't need potential right now. I need help in specific key areas. And if you can't shine in these specific areas that I need help in, then now is not the time for you. Not to say that those people that I worked with don't have use case skills, or, couldn't get certain jobs done. They just aren't the perfect person for what I need right now in the current time that our business is. What else is going on? Yeah, it's been all types of stuff going on, man. But my main focus has been getting this new headquarters platform up and running. I have been without the store for a couple years now. Did lots of side work, side projects, working with the cannabis industry, working with the AI industry with Gen AI and stuff like that. Both positions doing more sales director stuff. Cannabis industry, I could say I actually did some work for. The AI industry was working with a startup company, and I'm not gonna act like I did any work over there. There was never nothing going on, very loose communication. Same thing with the cannabis company. Kudos to all those people on the team, to the owners, co-founders, whatever. But yeah, I just felt like communication isn't where I needed to be for me to function at my highest capabilities. Also, not enough systems in place for things to run smoothly. Why are we doing so many things manually when they have tools, assets, resources like AI and content, social media, all these different things for us to benefit from? I just didn't get it, but also those were businesses that I'm not the owner of, so I can't make certain decisions. That's why, me coming from having the mindset of always being the boss, coming from being an entrepreneur, business owner, and a leader, to where, minimizing myself and trying to work with others just isn't really cut for me. And that might be a hard subject to talk about when it's like I'm trying to hire other people. I can't hire other people that necessarily have too many side projects and ventures of their own, because 9 times out of 10 they'll have the same mentality as me, to where, you know, if they not seeing what they want to see in a certain time frame, they just won't get it, and they're just gonna lack the focus and attention that we really need. You feel me? But things are going good. Excuse me, I have gotten a lot done. I got a lot done on the UX side, excuse me. A lot done on the UI and UX side. I would say that trying to vibe code, I've definitely run into lots of hiccups where I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to read none of this. All I know how to do is send a prompt, get an answer, read the response, iterate that. You know, I can give my perspective based upon the industry, but all the back end logic and all that stuff, that's the stuff that I'm just not getting fully yet. And that's why I'm actively looking for someone to take on the developer role or the CTO role, you know, and I'm definitely open to bringing them on as a co-founder and offering them equity within the business. We are pre-launch, we are pre-revenue, but big things planned. I want to apply for a bunch of different startups and accelerators and do some fundraising, man. I'm ready to get this ball rolling. I really believe in this idea. Even if, you know, if an investor or whoever tells me they don't want to invest into it, that's fine. I'm still going to work on this idea and make it functional, okay? It doesn't matter what happens on that end. Those people ain't gonna stop nothing. You know, I didn't ask for any advice or any help when I started any of my other businesses. The only reason that I want to get advice this time around is because I'm going for something that is so large or at a different scale or requires certain information that I just don't possess. It's the only reason why I'm open to it. Other than that, I don't care about investors. You know, the goal is to get cash flow and have nobody in my pockets. If I could own 100% of the company and didn't need any help coding and doing all this other stuff, I would. But I understand that I need to disperse some equity or bring on some other hands and, you know, people on board, so that this idea can become more than an idea. It can become an actual product and platform that people use on a daily basis. Now, what's next? Getting this MVP done, ready to launch. I already got a few people interested in doing beta testing for me. I was probably gonna do beta testing for a month or two. Today's June 21st. My goal was to do beta testing up until this very popular convention that comes to Las Vegas called the Magic Convention, which is for fashion. So I wanted to kind of get everything tidied up and pretty much perfected up until that point, so that by the time this trade show or convention comes around, because there are multiple at that same time, that I can have something to present to all these potential clients and users, because it's full of nothing but my target audience. Clothing brand owners, manufacturers, fulfillment centers, and retailers, you know, and even service providers, you know? So it's literally ideal for everything that we got going on. So yeah, definitely come along for the journey. Like I said, happy Go Skate Day. If you are out there skating, whether this comes out after the fact or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we are working every single day. I'm working every single day. Like I said, it's not that I'm trying to take all the credit, but there's no one helping me make this right now, you know, and that's perfectly fine, you know what I'm saying? But me being a non-technical founder, I have to find a CTO fast, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of my top priorities right now, finding that CTO, and then probably finding a COO, somebody who can help me with day-to-day operations, just so I can focus on doing what I do best and being the boss and being the leader. I'm not the developer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can do day-to-day operations, but I need to go out and make some big deals happen. Need to get on that phone, believe people how I'm used to doing more, you know, being that salesperson, you know what I'm saying? I know how to wear multiple hats, but I need some experts who can take over these certain areas so that I'm not being drawn too much, because developing, you know what I'm saying, and running certain day-to-day operations that can be managed by someone else is just not time efficient. It's not the smartest thing we can do. So we're doing everything in our power to do whatever it takes to be the best, to get this functioning, to get it out to the world. And hey, I hope y'all try it out. If you're interested in signing up for beta, tap in with me. You can hit me up on heshquarters@gmail.com, heshqtrs@gmail.com. You can also DM me on my personal Instagram or on the Heshquarters Instagram. Still going through our full rebrand. We haven't really changed our colors and stuff like that. But yeah, my personal Instagram is Big MF Tone, Big Motherfucking Tone if you did not know. That's my artist and rapper name. But yeah, man, make sure y'all tune in. Headquarters.com, full rebrand, coming very soon. Taking brands from idea all the way to the doors of their consumer, helping them get paired with manufacturers, retailers, fulfillment centers, and service providers who can help them scale their brand for a long time. The goal of our platform is to help people actually build brands, not just businesses that have longevity, okay? So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you tap in with us, check out our platform, and subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. It's your boy Tone, I'm out, baby. My business.